In this section we're working with trend lines and the wave principle, and what I'd like to go ahead and show you right now, here's a price chart of soybeans, and let's just go ahead and label this price chart waves 1, waves 2, waves 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Now the first price channel we'll be drawing, or the first usage of the trend lines we'll be applying with regard to the wave principle, will be what we consider again our temporary or initial price channel. And simply put, all you do is again from the extreme of wave 1 draw a line to the extreme of wave 3. Take a parallel of that line off the extreme of wave 2. Now, as I said previously, when price action penetrates that lower boundary line, that is considered throw under. Okay? Now there's a little trick you can do in this instance to identify the extent of throw under. And what I like to do is simply, again, from the extreme of wave 1 to the extreme of wave 3, double the width. Now, as you can see, this line right here represents a parallel of the line of a line drawn between the extremes of waves 1 and 3. All I simply did was double the width, and as you can see, it provided very nice support for this fourth wave pullback here. Okay, now the final channel we're going to draw in order to identify resistance for wave 5 is connect the extremes of waves 2 and 4 and take a parallel off the extreme of wave 3 as we did here. And again, this is considered throw over. Oftentimes what we'll see is just a brief penetration of this upper boundary line and then a reversal in price as we did here. Now let me pull over another price chart and I'll show you again just to make the point clear. Okay, I'll outline the waves. Waves 1, waves 2, waves 3, 4, and as you can see, a developing fifth wave move here. Your first price channel you're going to draw is going to be again your temporary or your initial price channel, and again simply connect the extremes of waves 1 and 3. Now, as I mentioned previously, sometimes when that lower boundary line of your initial or your temporary price channel is penetrated, you can measure or get an idea of the extent of throw under by simply doubling the width of that price channel. And as you can see, this lower boundary line did in fact hold, and it did contain the fourth wave pullback here. Next, we'll do our final channel. Simply connect the extremes of waves 2 and 4 off the top of 3. Now, as you can see, we're at the center line of our final price channel. Oftentimes this will provide resistance, or again the upper boundary line. These two price channels, the initial or temporary price channel and the final price channel, these channels actually come from R.N. Elliott's original work with regard to defining support for waves 4 and resistance for wave 5, or if you're working in a downward market, resistance for fourth waves and support for fifth waves.